بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Good morning everybody. This is me, Moteri. I'm Associate Professor at Taif University, College of Applied Medical Sciences. I'm going to present today the experience of nursing program at designing an online web assessment interface for entrustment decision making using the EPAs framework. I hope our experience will inspire other programs, either medical sciences or applied sciences. Just gentle reminder, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask me at the end of the presentation. So, nursing program at Taif University in Saudi Arabia enacts improvement measures and procedures. The primary focus was still and will continue to be improving the clinical practice. So in this presentation, we're going to talk about the competency-based training, what were the most key issues that has been faced by the program while implementing the approach, and what exactly is needed, what are EPAs, and OWIED, what is it? In 2019, a change in the way that nursing students are trained and evaluated with a move toward competency-based training. Several core competencies has been outlined that fit and contribute in achievement of the nursing goals. Of these competencies are professionalism, critical thinking, information technology, communication, and leadership. Also, patient-centered care, nursing skills and knowledge, and evidence-based practice. The next step that the program initiated was searching for appropriate procedures and tools in order to implement the approach of competency-based training. So several procedures has been methodologically investigated, and a lot of publication has been released in nursing literature. The end result is a number of tools that fit and suit different situations and activities, and are linked to the learning outcomes and competency. Indeed, that competency-based training has brought clarity to the program expectation. However, the program has been faced by the fact that he must provide a context to the competences in order to be evaluated and monitored. Other issues appear. Nobody fails. Nobody receives low score. Why? Every student can communicate very well when it comes to the patient. Every student can use technology very well. Every student has enough knowledge in order to initiate a procedure. The other issue is the decision of competency usually based on one occasion or on observing one action. So I'm looking or observing to the student while he is communicating with the patient, and I'm assuming that this student is well educated. It's difficult to transfer the result or the evaluation result from one area to other area. I'm gonna give you an example. If you are in the medical field, you will know that students usually are passing or through their training, they usually spend time in different areas. So if a student spends time in medical ward and now he is ready to be transferred to the next area, all the evaluations results will be kept in the medical area, and the evaluation will restart again in the next area. Okay? Ambiguous standard. Yes, we do use milestones that control everything, but milestones per se are subjective. Finally, the rating is unrelated to any specific action. What does this mean? That means I'm taking the communication alone separately from the tasks that been carried out in order to see the communication. So what is the solution? We need an assessment that matches nursing responsibility and patient care, integrated rather than separated by competency. That means we need to combine several competencies in the same time, and can be done. And here where the concept of EPAs emerged throughout the solution finding process. So what is EPAs? EPAs stand for Entrustable Professional Activities. It's been coined and introduced first by the Tinkhate in 2005 in order to connect the competency framework with the clinical practice. It is meant to facilitate competency-based education implementation. The next step for the nursing program is to maximize their understanding about this concept. So, literature was searched and concept was analyzed and a publication was released. And by the way, this is the first literature review has been done in the nursing field worldwide, and it hits a lot of citations since then. So what is the difference between EPAs and competency? EPAs is job descriptor. It's a professional task, such as administering medication, providing nursing care, shift handover, documentation. Meanwhile, competency is person descriptor, person attributes. For example, he is good communicator, she is a leader, he is critical thinker. So it's describe the person instead of the job. EPA's framework has been created in 2021. The nursing program at Taif University has developed a framework consisting a comprehensive set of core EPAs for the entry level of nursing student. It is anticipated that EPAs will provide significant structure to the training and evaluation process for both students and instructors, as they have or as they will have much clear understanding of what is expected of them and how well they are doing. This is the 8 core EPAs. And by the way, there is a publication that describes exactly the process that has been followed in order to have these 8 EPAs. So, the next step was embedding this EPA's approach in the curriculum, nursing curriculum. That's why we have almost 8 sheets. Each sheet contains the core EPA, the competency domain and competences, then the supervision levels, and the sub-activities. These all are connected with the Miller pyramid. You know Miller pyramid, which is for clinical training, which start from the class and skill labs up to the continuous or clinical practice. To be honest, implementing EPAs is not an easy job or easy task. It's add a lot of load in the shoulder of the student and the clinical instructor. That's why we need a tool or a means in order to implement this kind of approach. This tool needs to be easily usable, always available, allow student and clinical instructor to monitor and evaluate progress, encourage students to reflect on their practice and performance, develop action plans based on the performance of the student. In order to achieve these features, we do have this system. Nursing program has developed and designed an automated EPAs framework known as Online Web Assessment Interface for Entrustment Decisions, or OWIED system. OWIED system is an electronic platform for measuring competences through units of professional practice. The platform, which is tailored to each student, enables instructors to track and validate nursing student acquisitions of core competences as they completed their training program. OWIED is paperless assessment, streamlined and safe, generate reports and outcomes and feedback, allow for real-time evaluation, and record and grade the EPAs. Each EPAs in the OWIED system include or consist of a description, relevant competences, and nested program learning outcomes. It's been connected and linked to the learning outcomes. A list of resources, that means the courses that the student has taken, competency reference for expected entrusted outcomes or behavior, formal and informal activities context, which is based on Miller levels, and workplace-based assessment tools or blueprinting. And then there is patient context of care, professionalism or professional activities classification, skills for supervision, feedback, and improvement measures. OWIED offers a framework for recognizing student progress. Each student can follow an individualized training pathway. It allows instructors to better assist nursing students who are not making expected progress on time. So how did it all come together? As a part of daily practice, a trainee will complete a number of assessment reports with instructors. This data is compiled over time to generate reports. Reports assist clinical instructors in using the supervision scales to grade trainee performance. Interaction between trainee and clinical instructor can focus on performance-enhancing feedback. We will have just less than minutes, because I don't have time, to see this system. This is the course. The student. This is the core EPAs, or the 8 EPAs. There is a descriptions for each EPA. Competences, or we call it core competences, linked to learning outcomes, and this is the courses. It serves pre-internship and internship. So the evaluation is continuously from the moment that student enter the program up to the finishing his study. This is the sub-activities, and there is a description. And this is the table that being used or will be used for evaluation. Once a score is given, and usually the score based also in attached documents of the evaluation forms. So the student will have such something called portfolio will be gathered together in the system. There is more than 100 tasks already added in the system. All represent the nursing work. I'm gonna finish here. So, OWIED platform is prepared for field testing in 2023. We want to make sure that our nursing students are ready to provide high quality care to patients in healthcare system that is constantly evolving. Thank you very much.